You good? Not yet? Okay. What's your signal gonna be? I'm live?
You're live.
Hey!
Give it a few moments to populate and
All
we'll
right.
be good to go.
Hello, everybody. It's Gussy Dupp. I'm here for 420 Tarot today, and I'm hoping you'll join me. I've been a bit remiss on these recently because Grim and I have been so caught up in our...
Just jibber jabber right now. There's nobody there.
There's nobody there. Grim says just jibber jabber. There's nobody there. We've been so caught up in our bus conversion project that we've been really unable to devote a lot of time to other portions of our lives. And that's where you guys come in. So today I felt a heavy pull that this should be a day to at least drop in for 420 Tarot, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm hoping whoever needs to join me will join me. I hope whoever needs to hear my words will hear my words. I hope that they will be clear and they will be, thank you, Pat. Ooh, that's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish that was a clear teacup. It would make purple tea. Beautiful. What is that one? Passion fruit?
It's passion, but it's not passion fruit.
Hibiscus and rose hips?
Yeah. And
Tea.
citrus?
Cool.
While you're
Avocado?
talking tea, folks,
orange peel.
for some reason, I'm not getting any indication of how many people or if there's anybody watching at all unless you're commenting.
Okay.
We're having one of those days. So if you're here right now, can you just say a quick hi, hello, if you don't mind, so we know about how many people are here? And
Right. Including those little scam artists that drop in and try to steal readings from people.
Yes.
If you're here too, little scam artist, say hello. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to talk here, and hopefully whoever needs to hear it will hear it.
it's literally showing me that you're live, but there's 0 viewers.
Well, there might be. So I'm just going to keep
Oh,
talking.
I just got told by Scratched Up that there are 8 viewers on her dashboard.
Cool.
So
All right. Thank you, Scratch.
People are popping in.
Okay. Well, I felt really called today to drop in at 420 Tarot and give you an update on things. Hopefully you guys are familiar that Grim and I are getting ready to take our coven on the road. We're not exactly sure who's all joining us yet. We're hoping Patch joins us. Siege Dupp is already down in Brazil with his beloved Pris, but we are hoping to connect with him along the journey eventually. I know Scratch has been working diligently on getting her life like reorganized and whatnot, and then so many of you have been reaching out about saying you want us to stop in or let you know when we're nearby, and we are certainly going to do that when we're in your neck of the woods. I wanted to let you know, a lot of times I get on here and I kind of talk about this, like, you know, hang in there, we're all going through it. I feel like, you know, the universal cheerleader here with my deck of tarot cards, but today's felt a little bit different. Today's message, I'm not even sure that I'm going to use a card, but if I do, hopefully the card will just support what I'm saying. I remember several months ago, maybe even November, possibly October, before I myself got sick. I remember in my channeling, in my messages to people, I would say, if we can just get through February, if we can just get to the end of February, I feel like there is a shift, there's a change. There is going to be something that's changing for the better. And I really do feel that we are there. Yes, we are facing some real unknown territory with our politics all upside down in the United States. We are globally, I know, unsure of who to trust exactly. So that throws unrest out there in the greater wave of humanity, if you will. But I know those of you that have been following Grim and I, and those of you that keep in touch with me, those of you that may be observing this Maybe you drop in and watch 420 Tarot every time I'm live with it, but you don't necessarily say anything or comment or even contact me. But that's okay, because if your vibration is part of this, your vibration is part of this, and you're welcome. As long as you're here for the greater good of the community and yourself, you're of course welcome. I feel that the beacon that I heard for the end of February was really, it was really one of those watershed moments. If you can get to this point, things will start to lighten up. The load will shift. And I do believe that a lot of you are starting to feel that load shifting. For some of you, it might be physical issues that, and we've talked about this before, that pop up out of nowhere that you've maybe held at bay for a decade or more, and all of a sudden, bam, it's right in your face. It's like there might be family genetic conditions that you're worried about that weigh on your mind, that your mother had this condition and your grandmother, and maybe you will too. I know that that's a worry that as we all age and progress through this whole thing, and 2020 has put all of these fears right in our face, right? Like, they're telling us if you're susceptible to certain things, you're going to be more to chance to, a risk of COVID, blah, blah, blah. This has been in our face now for over a year, all this fear. But what I'm seeing for us is that we are gently, and I say gently, I know it seems maybe it's not so gentle at times, but we are emerging out of our cocoons. We've been asleep for a very long time, and we've been doing things by the book for a very long time. We've been following orders, taking commands, doing as we're told, following through for a very long time. It's your time right now to turn yet again inward, to seek what is truly part of your soul and your spirit. Where does your passion lie? Where do those two things meet? Where is the point of contact for you, where you no longer keep your one foot in the 3D world and one foot in the world where you create your own manifestation, where you on the daily live a life of magic? What keeps you from stepping over that boundary? Is it responsibility? A lot of us feel that toward our family, yet there is a way, and I'm here to tell you there's a way to balance both. When you feel yourself with that shift underneath you, where you know that you're being called by spirit to follow in one way, to just read everything you can and learn everything you can and remember everything you can about your life's journey, and when I say life's journey, I mean the many lives you've lived, not just this one. The culmination of those, wrapping up, thank you, Grim, into what you've learned and what are the ancestral traumas and the baggage that you will shed in this lifetime so that you don't need to carry it on with you. The physical pains that we're going through, the mental anguish, which a lot of us are experiencing, the joint pain that is kind of out of the blue, the GI issues that are cropping up, the problems with heart palpitations, foggy brain, all of these things which conventional medicine is trying to explain away as some type of result of being locked down for a year. They tried to tell us this 3 months into it last year, that it was cognitive dissonance or something like that. It's all about heightening your vibrational energy. And your body, although it's been very used to being here on this 3D plane, the Earth is shifting. The poles have moved, are in the process of reacclimating themselves in a new spot on the Earth itself. This, of course, is going to affect us on a greater whole. We are all part of this energy system. We are all part of this one unit. And these shifts have major, major connections to us. And to try to explain it away all with Western medicine is not going to do the trick. It's not going to do the trick. Trust yourself. Look inward. Look toward your own spirituality, and you will find the answers that you're looking for. I feel this deeply in my heart. Remember to follow Grim and I on Gussy and Grim, or We Are Covened Up, or The Purple Door. We also have a YouTube channel we'd love to have you follow. And if you're interested in helping us with our trip that we're about to embark on, join us. Grim's going to put the link below down there for our GoFundMe account. It's really going to be fabulous. We hope to safely and, COVID-free meet with as many witches as we can. Shake hands, give hug, wave across the street, something in order to be able to connect with as many of you as possible. Thanks for joining me on 420. Reach out if you have any questions. I do private tarot card readings and soul signature readings most days of the week except Sundays, and I look forward to hearing from you sometime. Stay magical.
And please check out the featured link that goes to our GoFundMe page for the trip that we're getting ready to plan. Even if you're not in a position to donate to the cause, just going to the page and reading it, spending a couple of minutes on there helps the algorithms pop it up a little higher in the search results. So even that little bit of support is greatly appreciated. And then a click of the share button on your way out the GoFundMe door would be wonderful as well.
It sure would. And here's the thing. Graham, I was going to cast you an evil glance because I'm sitting here smoking a joint, and I just said stay magical, and then you continued. But I'm glad you did because I pulled a card.
Oh.
And because I told you guys I wasn't going to pull a card unless I felt compelled to. And this deck has just been sitting here. And I had cut it a little while ago into two. And I'd like you to give me your interpretation. How's that? Tell me if you can see it, Grim.
The world?
The world. I would like to know your interpretation based on what I just said today and your own intuition. What does that card mean for us today, for our next best step?
Unfortunately, I'm not getting a good autofocus. But
That's okay.
right about there.
Hopefully they heard what I said.
Yes.
All right, folks. Love you all, every witch. Take care and stay magical.